Willie D Live.
But by that time, a lot of Caribbean people have been moving, and now Stone Mountain is like little Jamaica, the little Caribbean, really, right now.
But it still has
That stigma.
that stigma, and it was not helped by the fact that two youngsters, two twin brothers, ended up dead a few months ago, found on top of Stone Mountain, and they still have not identified the culprits.
Yeah, no, and they probably won't.
Yeah.
I mean, Stone Mountain still has that, it's in the blood, it's in the rocks. It's in the blood. It's there. Funny thing is, when you say these things, it reminds me of my neighbors. When we first moved there, Stone Mountain was still very much Stone Mountain. And when we moved there, our neighbors did not like us. I remember one day, some guys came over to my house in the middle of the night. Maybe, when I say middle of the night, I mean 9:30. But they came unannounced. And so when they got to the door, I was like, brothers, please don't ever just come to my house. So I didn't have any shoes on. I walked them out to the car. And by the time we get down the little hill off of my driveway, the police are pulling up right behind. And they said, hey, somebody's complaining about the noise. I said, wait a minute, sir. They just got here they couldn't have been here more than 6-7 minutes. And I was just walking them to their car.
Lying ass.
Two of the guys took off because I guess they knew what was going to go on, because when they flashed a light in their car, they saw that there was an open can of beer in the car across the street. They took off, and they arrested me and one of the other guys in front of my house. They had to let me go, so I stayed overnight. I stayed overnight in jail in Stone Mountain. And then when it finally went to court, they threw it out of court. But, I mean, think about it. I had to pay to get out of jail. I had to, just the inconvenience and then the stress that it put my wife under. It was just, so we had to get out of Stone Mountain. Needless to say, I was there for about 2 years. And then we built a house out in Lawrenceville. So, yes, I did have a house built in Lawrenceville. But I live in the city now. I live in the city of Atlanta. I won't live outside of the city anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Man, let's talk about this drink that you have here. Water Party. Interesting name for a water. Water Party.
Okay, so we really, the guy who designed that for me is the same guy who designed the Gatorade G and and the lightning bolt.
Okay.
He's out of LA, and I just said, hey, if you make me a design, I'll give you a small piece of the company. Mm-hmm. And he was like, you serious? I said, hey, did Gatorade give you a piece of the company? He was like, nah. I said, well, there's the difference. I mean, because we got to look out for each other. It's a young black artist. And they gave him money, but they didn't give him that equity. Mm-hmm. And so, and the guy who introduced me to him, I made him a partner too. And so it's just been fun, man. This has been a mission in itself, because there's actually 6 different flavors. There's 5 sparkling flavors, and then there's a plain. And I figured we would just do plain.
We're doing
today.
the plain.
Yeah,
But I like that sparkle. I like the sparkle because sometimes you don't. You want to cheat a little bit, like you want a little flavor, but you don't want to drink water.
No doubt.
Don't want to drink water. And the sparkling, it makes me feel like I'm cheating a little bit, but it's still kind of healthy, right?
No, I hear you.
I like the sparkle a lot.
Well,
Did you
I
bring
got
some
you.
sparkles?
You're gonna be on my mailing list. I'm gonna send you. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't talk to you about it anyway, because I saw what you were drinking in here, and we need to stock you up, get you a refrigerator here, and stock you all the way up.
No, that's what Mario had. I was not drinking it. In fact, today was going to be my protest day.
Oh,
I was going to tell Mario today going to be it, man. I'm not drinking no more a bottled water that's plastic. I'm not drinking out of plastic anymore.
We have some other products there, and they're in glass.
Yeah.
We have a couple of teas in there that I brought for you. And could you give me that? The teas, the glass bottles. That's an unsweetened. This is you should taste this.
This is all your stuff.
Yeah, well, this is Okay, so look, just so you know, myself and another guy, we own a company called GIB, which is Georgia Independent Beverages.
Okay.
And Georgia Independent Beverages, between the two of us, we have 13 different products.
What?
We have sodas, teas, lemonades. We also have smoothies. We have cold pressed juices. We have waters. We have simple syrups. We have chutneys. We have jellies. We do a bunch of stuff. And so this is how it all got started. If you'll notice, everything has this color to it. These are all made from hibiscus. And so we have a 77-acre hibiscus farm where we grow our own hibiscus and we make products from that hibiscus. So it's been, just farm to table, doing a bunch of farmers markets, and growing the company. And I always wanted to do a water. And so when it came up, we just needed a design. We needed something that was going to say culture, because we wanted this to represent the culture. And so far, Red Alert, Jungle Brothers, who else? Ultramagnetic, Chuck D. Everybody's been very, very supportive of the product. And because there are no rappers doing this.